And welcome to the Big T Show. I am Big T, and we are back. Let me just lower the volume here on the fucking headphones. Let me just double check that I got it right because I'm using this sound, this this the thing you see on like fucking Channel 11 News or whatever. Yeah, looks like we did it good. My one buddy said, "Hey, I shouldn't do that," and then the next week the sound was off. So I'd rather get it right, you know. Like I make great edibles. I have good weed. I'm not a fucking sound guy. I'd rather get it right. I look like a big boomer for a second, but know what? We are back Sunday afternoon edition. Gonna get the picks in. Heartbreak last week. We're down. What is it? The fourth week of the year. What week are we in the NFL? That see how much we're down. I forget how much we're down. What week is this? What are people's records? Week 4. We're down $4,000 in the big tits, big picks of the week. Oh my God! Don't get me started. Last week we're gonna get into it. We're gonna break it down, but the fucking Jets. It's a game I talked myself out of. The Titans game. We're gonna get into it. Heartbreak cost us $5,300, something like that. And they missed a field goal at the end. We could have tied it and then still won money. We went 4 out of 5. Another week going 4 out of 5. I know people are like, well, just pick less. Like, shut the fuck up. I want to win a lot of money, asshole. You know what I mean? Like, and we should have won that bet. I got the black Knicks hat on. Shout out to Hendry. We got some tickets this year. Fucking got to get the vaccination for that last year. What the fuck was I gonna say? Yeah, no, just trying to get one in. I wanted to talk a little. Get some things off my chest. I'm fucking exhausted. People have been commenting when I see them about watching the show and then just saying like, "Oh, the bags under your eyes." Like, I know, I get it. I live this body. You know what I mean? Like, I'm exhausted all day, and I'm doing 100 different fucking things, from edibles to comedy to editing to this editing, edit to this to the cooking show, prepping for the cooking show, getting gas, trying to be a good boyfriend for Kira, trying to still hang out with my friends so I'm not fucking alienated as I'm trying to. I don't know what I'm trying to do with this life. I'm just doing stuff. You know what I mean? And I went for a sleep study. You had to stay overnight a couple of times. They glue all this shit to your head, and like I think I woke up like 90 times in an hour. I need this shit. Like there's times I'm sleeping better because I'm going. I got a fucking trainer. Let me put this on airplane mode. Forgot to do that. I forgot to do that. My bad. Let me just do that real quick so these motherfuckers don't fucking bother us. And I went for the sleep test 90 times in 1 hour, and the first mask, they put it in your nose, and you're supposed to breathe out of just breathe through your nose. Like years of doing cocaine and just bad habits of breathing out of my mouth like a fucking dog, it's hard to break. And like sleeping with your mouth shut, after a while, the pressure increases it gradually, so you get used to the oxygen breathing for you. And I couldn't do it. Like I'd be holding my mouth like this, and like a tea kind of, the air would start coming out. So I got a fucking $125 mask that goes over. I'm trying to get used to it. It's fucking hard. My brain doesn't shut off. I'm trying to do so much. I feel I don't know what it is. I don't know. Maybe I'm so tired. I'm drinking so much coffee that it's affecting me later at night, like almost like a double-edged sword. And I know I'm looking at myself right now. I got the lights on. I look like shit. Not tan, bags under my eyes. You know what I mean? Like, and I go to the gym and trainer and this and shit. Like, yeah, I know my eating got to be better, but it's hard. Your body doesn't want to lose weight. It feels like when you're pressuring it, like to not sleep, it's some sort of flight or fight thing. Like your body thinks you're in danger or something. Like, why aren't you getting enough rest? And your body doesn't work right, man. Like all I want is a good night's sleep. Like I hear people talk about sleeping and they can sleep anywhere, and it's like almost rubbing it in my face. Like I'm trying to go to bed. I go to bed early. I'm eating better. Like I'm trying everything, man. Like I even started smoking blunts from time to time because I was like, when did I used to go to sleep? And it's like when I used to work for UPS and smoke fucking cannons. I would smoke like 6 blunts a day, but like I was a donkey. Like I was up on the weekend doing coke. You know, I'm staying up for like 2-3 days. Then you go into work for 5 days for 13 hours a day. Of course I was gonna be tired. Of course I was sleeping. I had no energy left from doing drugs all weekend, being a fucking clown, to being a donkey all week. No wonder I was sleeping back then. You know what I mean? Like when I wasn't doing coke. And like we're gonna get into the fight also. My friend last night doing coke and then eating Rolling Roaster. Shout out to fucking Uber Eats bringing it all the way down to Rockaway from Brooklyn. But like, what? Doing coke and eating? It made me nauseous. You know what I mean? Someone could have been taking a shit right there in the living room. I wouldn't have felt as nauseous as watching someone like unconsensually forcing food on themselves. Like, no one wants to eat on coke. You know what I mean? Like, you're up there with those other freaks, the dry packers. Who the hell does coke not drink? Like, sip water. Like, have another cola. Fucking weirdo. Fucking dry packers. But like, even like there's times if I don't go to an open mic, like the other day, I should have just turned around. I was exhausted. I made it to Howard Beach. I needed gas. I was running late, so I was going to be at the end of the fucking mic, sitting in traffic to get to Astoria, and like, you feel guilty. I'm trying to be I want to be a successful stand-up comedian. I love it. I love it so much. It's something I'm not going to say I should have been doing my whole life, because I all those trials and tribulations and the shithead actions that I did, I have stories. You know what I mean? I have experience of life that if I was just getting on stage, I can't even think about it because I was so out of control and drinking and coke. Like, yeah, I love comedy, but I also love smoking hot bitches that would give me an ultimatum like, yo, stop drinking. And like, I would sit there and my mind would combust. Like, what the hell am I going to do all weekend? You know what I mean? Like, I couldn't wrap my fucking brain around it. And you know what I mean? Like, I couldn't even wrap my brain around, like, good pussy, let alone getting on, like, oh, yeah, I'm going to stop drinking and get on stage. Like, there was no, like, if really top 10 pussy couldn't get you fucking to stop drinking, how was a microphone? You know what I mean? Like, and, like, I get on stage and I'll have a good set, or, you know what I mean? I'm working new shit. I get so excited. Then I flip a switch. I was exhausted. Now I'm jacked up. And I'll eat one of my edibles when I get off stage. I'm even more jacked up. It's like the weirdest thing that I can't fucking sleep. I don't even know what to do, but I know it's not translating well on the fucking camera. I look like a bag of fucking shit. You know what I mean? Like, I fucking just lost my train of thought. I had something to fucking say about fucking drinking. Oh, and like, you know what I mean? Like, it was so weird, like how the girls, multiple smoking hot girls, shout out to them. And listen, I always say gambling and cocaine saved my life. And a lot of people are like, wasn't it ruining it? Yeah. But no, it also saved my life. Well, I had enough of owing the bookie money. I said, know what? I'm going to stay in this weekend. I'm going to have my phone not on silent. Like, I can't remember the last time I had my phone on ring. Like, who the hell wants to hear rings and alerts all day? You know what I mean? Anytime an app's like, you want notifications? I'm like, hell no. I'm already looking at my phone. I need you to tell me to look at it more? Get the fuck out of here. But like I always said, gambling and cocaine saved my life. Like, I wanted to answer every call that weekend. And I don't care if it was 7 in the morning. I'd get up. I'd bag coke. I'd go meet the people at after hours where I normally would be doing coke, pouring it on my tits, fucking throwing it around the fucking room like a maniac. Having a good time. It was fun. Don't get me wrong. But like, after like a weekend or two of doing it, I'm like, wow, man, I'm stacking money. I'm feeling good. I'm like, if I'm not doing it all weekend, you can actually make some money. Yeah, I was doing other shit also, but like, that was the main thing of keeping me going, of the addiction and the love of the smell of coke and drinking and just the party life. It's fun, man. You know what I mean? And the group of people I was hanging out with, bunch of characters, clowns. It's fun people. You know, people you want to be around. And like, gradually, I was like, you know what? I need to make some money. I'm not going to drink this weekend. Answer every call. And I gradually got out of the hole. And then, like, I started just feeling better. I'm like, wow, man, that shit was taking a toll on my body. Like, just taking a weekend off. It just started. Then gradually, I would drink less. Then I'd miss not drinking on the Super Bowl. And then not drinking the Mets home opener. And then once I knew those two, I knew it was done. It was just, I felt the other side felt better. This life I live now, drinking fucking water. I always drank a lot of water, lots of joints, edibles. Like, I had so much fun for 20 plus years, whatever. Yeah, about 20 years. I stopped a couple years ago, 20 plus around. And I would never change it. Like, oh man, I wish I never drank and got on stage early. No, I love that life. But now I love this life and I'm doing it different. I just need to get some sleep, man, because I'm fucking doing a lot and doing it pretty well. and imagine I got some sleep and I wasn't doing 19 cups of coffee. Like, I feel I would be not unstoppable, but I'd be doing a lot better. You know what I mean? More energy, more this. Like, that's my problem. I just wanted to address it because a couple people that do watch, you know what I mean? And like I always say, this is a selfish act of me talking. I'm trying to get better for stand-up. And I love just chopping it up quick, you know, and people are like, oh, man, you look tired. You got a black eye. Like, no, I'm just exhausted. You know what I mean? And I'm trying. I got a sleep apnea machine. But that shit ain't working, man. I got to get used to it. I'm almost there, man. I look forward to this first night of rested sleep, not waking up 90 times in 1 hour or whatever the absurd number it was that the sleep test fucking showed me. But the classic New York sour diesel. Only got a couple ounces of this, but it's pretty good. This is all these shitheads ever wanted. And I'm like, no, it's good. But there's gelatos, there's this. This is before, like, all that Jungle Boy and all that good shit started coming to New York. Like, you mean before, like, it was ridiculously priced. It's still high priced. And, like, I had to turn people on. Like, no, there's indicas. You need to get fucking ripped. You know what I mean? This is gas. This sour diesel is good, but it's refreshing to have it back. So I'm just commenting on the taste of that first pull of the sour diesel. It is pretty phenomenal. But, yeah, man, we're going to get to a couple of things. Just want to get some things off my chest. A lot of people bashing the Many Saints of Newark. Like, yeah, was it the best? Did Tony's son have a weird fucking lisp? Like, Kira was telling me Tony Soprano had a lisp. I don't know if I remembered it. I listened to I watched thousands of episodes. That's how much I love The Sopranos. And, you know what I mean? These people who are probably in, like, loving relationships, you know what I mean, are not part of the 60% marriages that are failing and the ones that should be fucking failing. You know what I mean? Their life is so good, they're going to bash a movie about a show that, if you love The Sopranos, you love The Sopranos. You know what I mean? Like, how do you not love The Sopranos? And, like, yeah, it could have been better. It should have been a mini-series. You know what I mean? Because you have Sil, Paulie. You have all these characters that we all know. You know what I mean? Like, we know, like, we could have developed them a little more. We could have put them in scenarios or made up stuff, but as the younger version of them. But no, it was still something, a blast from the past, however long Sopranos was. Was it the best? No. What the fuck is that? Do I turn it on airplane mode? But, was it the best? No. But you know what? It just, you know what I mean? Younger Sil, younger Paulie. I don't know. I just thought it was cool. And these unfucking appreciative fucks who, for the most part, are probably living a miserable life. Just sit here bashing The Sopranos. Like, what the fuck were you going to do better? You know what I mean? Watch The Real Housewives with your wife? You fucking moron. Like, take it for what it is. Be happy. We got something. What if they never did anything? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It might have been a money grab by the guy Chase, because they could have a nice mini-series, 4-6 episodes, and then you lead it to this, and then there could have been a gap between Tony in his 20s, like, as they all grew up to present day. Like, I have too much time to start making fucking movies, but that would be a great idea, you fucking morons. Like, you could have cashed in on that, stream it. We could have binge-watched it. So you give a fucking TV show, a movie. I don't know, Tony's son, I know it's heartwarming, but I don't know, I couldn't hear him. It's like a lisp. And I talk like I got marbles in my mouth, but that guy, I don't know. Did Tony have a lisp? I don't remember that. But another one people are bashing, I just watched Chappelle's special. I love Chappelle, man. Like, back in the day, VHS, VCR, we would eat tons of ecstasy. This is before the lots of cocaine. There was still cocaine, but ecstasy was king. The pills. This is like the late 90s. And I loved Half Baked. I would quote it. We would go back at like 6 in the morning at my mom's small little bungalow and just fucking play it on fucking for the next, I watch it like 3 times in a row, tripping. Everyone's fucking just talking, but it always was on. You know what I mean? I always loved Chappelle, and some of his last couple specials were phenomenal. I seen him at this Garden of 9/11 thing a couple weeks ago. Drunk as fuck. Chris Rock had to bring him out. It was fucking awesome. And I was watching this the other night. There was some jokes from that set, hilarious. But you have a lot of trans stuff, and I don't know how messages are still popping up, fucking distracting me. What the airplane mode? Come on. But Chappelle catching a lot of heat. It's like, shut the fuck up, man. Like, he's an artist on stage saying something, wrong or not. Like anyone can make an argument about, oh, I hate kittens. Like, don't say that. Like, you make an argument about anything against someone's fucking set. You know what I mean? Like, that's not the point. We're not here to dissect it. If you liked it, you liked it. There's no reason to fucking, like, you know what I mean? Like, what if, like, one trans person agrees with him? Then your whole point is fucking moot. You know what I mean? He had a trans friend or whatever, some comic he was mentoring that killed herself. Like, she was into this stuff. Like, yeah, it's his opinion. Don't watch it. Don't support him. You're not gonna, like, these cancel people make me fucking sick. Like, stay in your lane because everyone has a skeleton in their closet. Even the nice old lady that works at a rectory. You know what I mean? Like, maybe her thing is wiping and throwing it in the toilet can instead of the toilet. That doesn't make her perfect. That makes it disgusting. Or whatever one thing. Everyone has one thing that you can call them out on. I don't care if no one's perfect. So you can bring that out and air them out and try to cancel them on that. So, like, if someone's up here doing something that deserves to be canceled, but everyone has something. So even in this whole range, anything that falls in between is something. So just because something's more, like the shit Chappelle's saying or something someone else says, it's like, and like, I didn't know. I didn't like it. I think it was just fulfilling his contract. And like, who am I? You know what I mean? Fucking open mic comic about to complain about comedy in a second, in my second half of my notes. And like, I don't know. It was more, it felt like just, his style's just talking, you know, like I don't know. It felt like there was just a lot of lulls. It wasn't tight. I actually fell asleep because I was fucking exhausted, and I don't know. It just I've seen it a little bit a couple of weeks ago in the Garden when I saw him there at that 9/11 event, but I don't know. I don't think it's worth canceling him. Like, yo, like all these canceled people. Have you realized they cancel you next? Fucking getting hot in here. It's like raining, so I can't keep the windows open because then the fucking rain gets in. Oh, man. Sunday football. I'm ready to go. We're going to get to the picks in a little bit. We plan on winning you money this week. Big money. We're down $4,000 for the year, but we're going to get to that in a little bit. Oh, man. No, more people that suck. I'm not even going to get into dog owners. Remember in late August? You know what I mean? All these high and mighty fucking vaccine shitheads. Like, yo, you work in a nursing home or a hospital. Like, you're not the doctor or a nurse. You don't just get a job there and bypass all that school and college and think all of a sudden you stand up, you represent the healthcare system. No, you're a janitor. You're a receptionist. You do fucking the labor jobs. You know what I mean? Like, and these are the ones that are posting a lot on my Instagram feed. And like this one fucking person got fucking, oh, I thought it was the Delta, but you know, I'm vaccine strong. It's just some other sickness. Like, vaccine strong. Today saying that, you sound even stupider than the people saying it like a month ago when there was like a spike and all this other bullshit, the Delta, all this Fauci bullshit that you fucking shitheads were believing. Like, you're saying it now where obviously the numbers aren't spiking. There's 110,000 people gathering in Penn State for a football game amongst everything else going on in the world. How are you, like, just because you committed to this vaccine card, you're still going along with it? You're going to sound even stupider? Like, sometimes you just shut up and let it just fade into the fucking world. You know what I mean? Like, you're still dying on that hill a month later. You fucking dumb fuck. You fucking janitor at a fucking hospital, like, or whatever, not janitor, like the fucking, you're a laborer. You're not the nurse. You're not the doctor. Don't get it twisted because you hang around these people all day. You work at a nursing home. Like, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like, I hope you get the fucking vaccine strong, you dumb fuck. You know what I mean? It's like I used to have this chick. She worked in a doctor's or a dermatologist's office. And like, she always would like, oh, get this checked out, get that. Like, shut the fuck up. You're the assistant. You handed him like a fucking scalpel or something, or whatever the fucking, like, you're not the doctor. Like, you're not skilled. Anyone can get hired off the street and be assistant. Like, it doesn't take that much fucking training. You're not doing much. You're just standing there. You know what I mean? Like, and then that shit started rubbing off on me. Like, we'd be on the beach. I see my brother. I was like, yo, Sean, I see something on your back. Shout out to my brother, Sean. Big Worm, my goddaughter. I'm like, sure, you got to get that thing checked out. He's like, yeah, thanks. That's where you bit me when we were younger. I was like, oh, fuck. Like, I got to stop. I had to shut my stupid fat mouth up because I had to stay in my lane. Not like these fucking vaccine cards or one of these girls I used to fuck with who thought she was the dermatologist. You know what I mean? That shit started rubbing off on me. I'm like, whoa. See, this is life saying no. You're not a dermatologist. You're a fat moron. Shut the fuck up. And that's what these fucking retards with the vaccine and this and the like. Just admit it. You got shafted. You got shafted by the people saying the no Trump. And I'm not a Trump person. I'm not political, so I'm not gonna get labeled any of that. Like, but all these people that with Biden and this, like you know what I mean? Like, how stupid were you? The vaccine, how do you not feel stupid? You know what I mean? Like, you were sold a bill of goods. You know what I mean? Like, people like always say Trump was racist. Like, good, you know he's racist now. Do you want to fuck with him or not? There was some pussy on some like sports betting forum that I'm on Barstool. And the guy's like, "There's a lot of racist people in here." I'm like, "Yo, everyone's racist, you dumb fuck." You know what I mean? Like, if you break it down, like even white people included. Like, I was like, "Yo, stand up, wipe yourself after you're done peeing, and start talking about gambling, you fucking pussy." Like, everything, like, you know what I mean? Like, oh man, my racist. Like, it gets a bad rep, like, because you're proudful of your race or something like the racist. I don't know. Like, just like, I'm not supposed to be happy that I'm white. You know what I mean? Like, you fuck or whatever. If I was Chinese or fucking Puerto Rican, like, you're prideful. Like, that's pretty much what. You know, some people take it past the line of being prideful and become a racist. Like, it's just I lost my fucking train of thought right now. I was out late last night. I'm a little fucking tired. But yeah, man, it's like, it goes back to when I was younger. Like, I always, even recently before like the pandemic, I always had hand sanitizer on the door. And then, like, when I was younger, going to the village to get pipes or bongs or whatever, T-shirts, posters, or like 15. It's like 95. The city was disgusting. You know what I mean? But I always knew if I held on to the handle with my hand that I couldn't touch it till I washed my hands. I couldn't eat M&Ms. I couldn't get a slice of pizza. That's how crazy I am. And you want me to get vaccinated when, you know what I mean? Like, when you guys, like, I'm not going to beat that dead horse, are still wiping, are still living in the past, are still disgusting fucking animals. Ah, man, they keep popping up on my Instagram. Like, there was a lot a month ago, and there's still a couple of retards holding on to this vaccine thing. Like, you committed. I appreciate you committing to your fucking bullshit, but at the end of the day, it's bullshit. And it's not healthy because the worst comes out of me. I'm like, I hope this person really dies in like a burning fucking building. I know that's fucked up, but know what? Fuck you. Wish the worst on me and my family. You don't know if I'm vaccinated or not, or this, or bullshit fucking disease, like a flu. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, they wish you, like, oh yeah, you're not going to be able to come into our hospital. Like, who the fuck are you? Like, who the fuck are you? Why? Because you lined up with some other shitheads to get a fucking needle? Like, who the fuck are you? Like, there's so many like examples of, you can say, like, oh, if this person does this, like a fat person or drinking and driving, people that just break the law, oh, they're not going to be served now at the hospital. You hear the stupidness of this? Oh man, you fucking retards. Oh man. Oh yeah, know what? I listen. People have been hating on me my whole life. You know what I mean? Like, a fat person shouldn't be happy. Seriously, fat people shouldn't be happy. That's what people think. You know what I mean? Like, why is this fat person happy? I go to the gym. I'm working hard. Hold on, how's he getting laid? You know what I mean? Like, why is he happy? He's talking about getting his ass eaten. I can't even get a hand job, and these people look at you. Yeah, because you have to treat women right, you fucking idiots. You know what I mean? Like, and amongst other things, or just my attitude, I'm abrasive. I rub people the wrong way. I know that. I know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like, but know what? Fucking, I've been feeling it lately from a lot of I've been always feeling it in this comedy game since the beginning. You know what I mean? Because I wear Nike or Jordan shit, and like other people in skinny jeans. But it's like not even those people that hate on me. Like the normal people, the opposite people of me. I get those people. It's the fake ones recently that say they're my friends, and I know they're not. They're just the support I don't receive from them. It's like, I know when someone's smiling in my face and saying, "What's up, Chief?" You know what I mean? That bullshit hello. That, you know what I mean? And listen, I'm very humble with this comedy shit. But know what? I'm coming for the top. I don't stop thinking. I don't stop fucking writing. I don't stop getting on stage working new shit. So know what? As you're saying some shitty ass old joke of yours, and I get on stage, I just burn it down on some new shit. You know what I mean? Not always, but I would hate on me also. You know what I mean? You've been doing this longer, whatever, and I'm saying this humbly. But no, this is the fucking reaction I've been feeling from a lot of fucking comics. You know what I mean? I just, it bothers me. I don't want to act like a little bitch, but like it does bother me because what the fuck? I didn't do nothing wrong. I'm coming handing out edibles. I'm asking, hey, like I had one comic on the show, my friend, but like I have comics here. Like he's like, man, why do you even do comedy? You made it. Look at the place you live in. Like what the fuck does that mean? Like I get it, but I want to do comedy. I want to make people laugh. I don't even care if I get paid for whatever. I'll hustle. I'll do whatever I got to do to make money. Making money's not an issue. You know what I mean? Like, been making money since I was a kid, collecting cans, newspapers, whatever the fuck I had to do. I just want to make people laugh. I need stage time. Like, do I set up a thing outside comedy events? Like, hey, local comics, hand job to get on your show. Like, it's like such a clicky thing that, and I'm trying to host more shows. I'll get to local venues around here in a second, but like, it's such a clicky thing in the sense that if you have a show, you put that person on, then that person on that show, put you on that show. I get it. But it's not always the funniest people. Like, isn't that what comedy is? Yeah, I know it's about stage time, and like you're not gonna get better doing shit at a show. You get better at the open mics. You get better working the material. You know what I mean? Like the stage is where you work your jokes. You know what I mean? Not like new stuff. Like and like some of this shit's just not funny. You know what I mean? I don't care what you think about mine. Like I don't care what you think. I listen to the crowd laughing, asshole. You know, I'm a clown. I know what I am. And like it just pisses me off that like I don't know. I try to create my own stage by having local shows. Shout out to the Sugar Bowl. You know what I mean? Like bringing letting me have that Tuesday night before Labor Day and us burning it down. Mark Norman, Ryan Reese, David Suarez this year. And like I worked with venues in Rockaway. Like, hey, sometimes they don't even pay you, so I'm coming out of pocket, and then I don't mind that. They don't even fucking a message the next day saying thank you. You know what I mean? Like, hey, we don't have to work together no more, but thank you for last night. Not even that. You know what I mean? Like, and this is a seasonal neighborhood. You know what I mean? We all saw those businesses dying from the corona and like establishments that we've been going to for a long time. And someone was like, know what? You know how many times I called up for a delivery and that business said, no, we don't deliver? Fuck them. They have bad business anyway. They have good food, shitty business. And in a seasonal community where you might be packed all summer, I put a video out saying, hey, if anyone wants a free show, I'll come. I'll bring the comics, the stage, the equipment. No one bit. Yeah, you're busy in August and July. Now look at the weather outside. It's raining. It's cold. You know what I mean? Like people coming out on a Wednesday and they still don't want to fucking work with you. Like, I don't know. Is my reputation, my past preceding me? I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out because I want to have some local shows in Rockaway. Like I had one recently on the roof. I tried working with some shithead. This never got back to me. Like closely. I'm not trying to throw him under the bus, but I kept asking. I'm like, these are the dates I have. When can I have? Like bad business. Fuck you. So I took it into my own hand. Had the rooftop fucking comedy show, not the biggest roof, and a fucking pizza maker outside. Like, do I want to keep lugging up all these fucking chairs and everything to a 4th floor roof? That shit was tough. Then you ask your fucking mom or sister for a fucking cooler, and they come with 2 cases of water and ice. Like, who the fuck asked for that? It's BYOB. Let them fucking carry it up. And I got to carry up this fucking cooler also. So if I have another event here, it's probably going to be downstairs in the living room. All the seats are available there. Fuck that. The roof was nice. But, like, some of these places, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, I brought 75 people to one place. The fucking stupid bitch was like, and I can say that because they already tried having another comedy show without even, they didn't even thank me. So fuck her. 75 dinners. When are you doing 75 dinners? When? Seriously. When? And you're like worried about the content? You said something about content? Why don't you worry about the chicken palm at 9:30? Why don't you worry about that fucking purple-haired lesbian bitch assaulting me? You know what I mean? The host of your show that brought 75 dinners to your fucking money laundering establishment. You know what I mean? How about that? You know what I mean? Other places, like, it's mind-boggling. Now the fall, the winter's coming in this seaside community, beachfront community, seaside community, whatever the fuck it is. Like, how do you not on a Thursday night or Wednesday night have a free show? Like, I don't get it. So many people ask me, when's the next show? I want to come. You know, like, yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough because I'm fucking. I'm trying. I'm like I said, some of the comics I know don't want to work with me. Not, and I have a lot of friends. Let me mention that I am meeting a lot of new people, cool people that I know have my back. But like, you mean like, geez, I'm shout out to them. And listen, like any of my friends, if you're with me, I'll roll with you. I got you. You know what I mean? But like these other motherfuckers, well, I don't care. Is it like, well, don't be saying stuff about other comics. Not that anyone even watches this, but let's say someone did or got back to other comics. Like, yo, fuck you. You're not doing anything for me anyway. You know what I mean? And know what? At the end of the day, I'm gonna keep getting funny. I got all this new shit I'm working. I'm confident in myself that I'm gonna kick the door down. You know what I mean? All this, the fuck was given to me? Nothing. Nothing. You know what I mean? Like, I don't give a fuck if, like, when I lived in fucking Brooklyn, we lived in apartments, a fucking building on Flatbush and Kings Highway, Marine Park, apartment building. Like, oh, Breezy Point, nice neighborhood. A bungalow. It was a fucking shed. And we had, as a 12-year-old kid, I had to fucking lay my back in sand and insulate pipes and under the deck. Like, it was fucking, like, when I would have sex, the whole house would shake. It was a shack. You know what I mean? Like, nothing was fucking given to me. And, like, no, like, and no, I don't expect it in comedy either. But know what? As you're saying old shitty jokes, I'm writing new shit, and I'm going to kick the fucking door down. And shout out to everyone that has me on their show. And Josh last week, Mike up in New York, and everyone else. I don't want to rattle off. Like, I appreciate you so much, and I'm never going to forget this. And I plan on being up here one day. And some facet with THC TV, with this other shit there, whatever. Bake What Your Mama Gave You as a fucking edible company, as a stand-up, as something. And everything else is going to stick. And all these fucking people that want to hate on me and not work with me, yeah. Like Fat Joe said, the price today isn't the price tomorrow. And like all these establishments, I hope, Grand Hill drinks Sprite, I drink Spite. That's what I used to tell this girl. She's like, you're so spiteful back in the day. Yeah, Spite fuels me. And Spite gets a fucking bad reputation. That's negative. No, Spite's great. Oh, I can get this cocksucker back that did me wrong without getting an assault charge and beating the piss out of him. I can do something against them, ruin their day somehow or whatever, and just be looked at as an asshole because I'm spiteful, but instead of lacing them up and still feel some satisfaction, like, get the fuck out of here. Spiteful's wrong. But you know what? I'm gonna fucking keep going. And you know what? One of my favorite things in the pandemic was all these fucking shitheads when we used to go to the creek and it was all clicky with fucking, you know what I mean? Like, just, I multiple times, like, saying stuff about me. Mid-set, I'm like, what the fuck did you just say? And it would freeze up because I heard them. You know what I mean? Or I could see what they were doing. And, like, during the pandemic, like, hey, anyone around want to do something? Like, how's Tampa, loser? You know what I mean? How's Iowa or wherever the fuck you live? You know what I mean? And, like, they never made it back. You know what I mean? And I'm still going. Single person, one man fucking army. With, you know what I mean? Like, where are you? One stoplight town, you fucking losers. You clicks. You know what I mean? Like, I got friends. I got support. And know what? Even if I don't, I got myself. You're not built like me. You know what I mean? Like, you don't understand, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, there's times, like, all my friends went to Catholic school. I was in public school by myself. Sometimes the only white kid. You know what I mean? Like, and then sometimes the other white kids wouldn't even fuck with me because I was a little crazy and I'm fighting everyone and saying shit maybe that most people aren't saying, and they can't be with me, and I understand that. And the content I've been creating lately, I don't know why I'm talking about rubbing medicated peanut butter on my balls and of your friend's dog, and they'll lick it and won't be able to remember it. Or what was the last thing I put up? I had some cuck video. I'm not trying to be outlandish. I'm just being me, and this is what pops into my head. And I know some of the content lately, it's been hard to get around, to get behind with me. But I appreciate the motherfuckers that do. I appreciate the motherfuckers that are laughing but have a family and can't like it because their wife will be like, yo, why are you liking that shit? That guy's obviously mentally unhinged. And I am. But you know what? I'm loving life. I'm trying to create funny content in this world where they're canceling this person, that. Listen, I'm trying to make so many moves where you can't cancel me. You know what I mean? Like, what are you gonna take from me? I have nothing in the entertainment world that you could take from me. And this other stuff I own outright. And my truck's almost paid off. So what the fuck are you gonna take from me? You know what I mean? You fucking shitheads. Oh man, and like the content shit I talk about, like I get buried by Instagram and YouTube and And like I don't. It may not be award-winning content, but it's definitely funny shit because people are messaging me, or I run into someone at Stop and Shop, or the legit comments on the page, and I'll look at the insights, and it was shared. One thing I got shared like 70 times. That means 70 people took it upon themselves to be like, wow, this is crazy, or they were laughing that they wanted to share with their friends. And I only might have had 400 views. Those numbers should be higher on a public page. Kira's done hearing me complain about the algorithms and all this other stuff. Like, yo, THC TV, I don't sell anything. It's me cooking with my mom and my friends, and we're laughing. You know what I mean? Bake what your mama gave you. Like, it's a fucking wellness company. Like I get. Listen, I'm gonna break through. Someone's gonna share it. Like when I got recognized at the Met game by some guy from Rockaway that randomly follows me from his cousin sharing it with him. He's like, yo, I found all these videos you made. Yeah, I'm creating so much content. When people finally do stumble upon it, things are going to be to take off, and you're not going to be able to stop it. Like, you know what I mean? And I'm very humble, and I'm very honest. And like I said, it's not award-winning shit, but I'm editing. I'm trying to make things funny, and I'm laughing. I'm laughing personally. And at the end of the day, that's the main thing. I like to laugh, and I laugh at my own shit. You know what I mean? Hopefully someone else does, but if no one else does, I laugh. That's where, before I press send or post or whatever it is, it made me laugh. It got cross-checked by me, and I approved because it made me laugh. And it makes one other person laugh, then good. You know what I mean? Like, if it makes 100 people laugh, 1,000,000 people laugh, eventually, good. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to offend anyone. I'm just being me. I'm just trying to make people laugh. And some people see that, and some other fucking insecure cunts, and people make excuses all the time in life, let alone in comedy. Like, oh, there are a lot of anxiety-ridden, insecure people. Like, get over that shit, man. You know what I mean? You should be getting laid from being funny. And I got my fat ass laid. You know what I mean? Like, a lot. It's just you're funny. If you're a little funny, maybe a lot of them aren't getting laid because they're not that funny. You know what I mean? They might be good writers or whatever the fucking bullshit is. But listen, now I'm gonna have another show. Maybe not a local establishment after I just bashed a couple of them. But you know what? I really hate that bitch that said the content that time because the chicken palm was coming out at 9:30. You know what I mean? Worry about that. And I told you guys it was a festival show, not comics I picked. And going forward, I can pick them. But you know what? They don't want to work with me. I hope the feds catch you money laundering, you stupid bitch. But it's football Sunday. The Big Tits Big Pics of the week. We're down 4,000 on the year. 1,000 a week betting a daily parlay by Big T. And last week, Titans in overtime. They shouldn't even been overtime. They should have won the fucking game outright. Like, what the fuck you doing against the lowly Jets? And they missed a field goal that would have tied the game. They would have ended in a tie. It would have dropped that game from a 5-team parlay to a 4-team. It's moot. It cancels out. You don't win, you don't lose. And we would have won a couple of $1,000s and not been down 4,000. Do I look scared? Do I look worried? No. I think I added an extra team this week. Or I might have kept to a 5-team. But these are the Big Pics of the week. Let me see. Where the fuck did I have them at? I'm going to try to break down the games a little quicker. Oh, where's that 1,000? Oh, there we go. We got the Titans. I'm going to go touch that pot again. See if I burn my hand. First half, -3, plus 100. The Cowboys against my Giants. The Giants are playing good. Little scrappy team. But I really like this Cowboys team money line. Monday night, I usually do a hedge where I take the team money line and then you take the dog, so it's plus money. We'll go into that one day. I'll break it down if this parlay does hit. I'll explain it because I'm taking a Monday night game, the Ravens -7. I don't know where I stood on this Cardinals game, so I'm taking them first half -3. They're really explosive. 49ers are missing a lot of players, and there's a rookie quarterback. We'll see what happens there. And the Bucks, Tom Brady and against the Dolphins, usually doesn't play good, but that's another team. The Patriots, now he's on the Bucks. Money line, first half winner. $1,000 parlay pays $10,890. So we can wash away that $4,000 and buy ourselves a couple of weeks' time to win even more money. By the end of the year, we're going to be close to zero or a lot of money. I know that sounds a little weird to you non-gamblers, but we're betting $1,000 a week with a 17, 18 game season. I forget how they extended the games this year, the league this year. But to be close to zero or plus money when you can be down 17,000, think about that. So listen, this week we got the first half Titans -3, Cowboys for the game money line, Ravens with the spread -7 against the Colts. Arizona first half -3, and the Bucks money line first half winner. In my real games on FanDuel, you can pick first half winner for the game. I went with a couple of those, but I didn't want to give it on as my Big Tits Big Pics of the week because your normal bookie doesn't give those. But I wanted to keep it, you know what I mean, how a normal parlay would go. I don't know why my nose is running. Probably from talking about the healthcare workers. Now I'm going to get fucking sick. Fuck them. Fuck you. I do shots of ginger. I wash my hands. I don't fucking share joints and alcohol like you see people doing. Like, yo, we were just in a pandemic, you dumb fucking idiots. But I digress. Tampa Bay first half, 1,000 wins 10,090. Let's go. Listen, I know some of this sounded a little maybe coming off as negative. It's not. I'm just venting. I feel good. I got a lot of weed. I got a day of football ahead of me. I want to go get something to eat. I love life, man. The life I live is priceless. You know what I mean? I put myself through so many shitty scenarios. This stuff is gravy, man. Like this is I live a life that's priceless and I love it. And I think that's why I rub people the wrong way. But it is what it is. I'm not changing. Well, I'm going to keep getting better and better and just accumulate more things without showing my hand. I was going to say something, but I'm not. But listen, I appreciate the people that support me. I appreciate the handful of people that watch this show. It's a selfish act of me talking. But I truly love you, and I'm going to keep getting better and keep creating. And I'm not stopping, man. You know, regardless if I'm not on shows. Like, eventually, like, how does this guy have 45 minutes of fucking laugh out loud material? I don't say that LOL shit. I always put ha ha ha. But it is what it is, man. And I'm going to have a great day. I hope we hit. And thank you for all the support. And it's been another episode of the Big T Show. See you next week. Remember, be the person you are when you're high. Later.